Hello. Okay, are you ready to listen? Right, so we talk about fundraising. It says here fundraising is a window into flow and soul. Why? Okay, let's find out. I love to ask people for money. Fundraising is calling for me, not the dreaded assignment or burdensome obligation it is sometimes made out to be. Fundraising is hard work, but I also believe fundraising is sacred work. It offers a powerful and privileged opportunity to be in intimate conversation with another person about the nature of his or her highest commitments and values. This conversation enables them to move the money that flows through their life toward those highest commitments in some way. Fundraising is all about flow, freeing it, inviting it, channeling it, and enabling people to experience themselves in the nourishment of that flow wherever they are along its way. In fundraising from people all over the world, I have found that everyone everywhere wants to contribute their money to make a difference in the world, whether they have only a few Indian rupees or Zambian kwacha, or they have millions of yen or hundreds of thousands of dollars. When all is said and done, they want to put their money in flow. Philanthropy at any level enables people to get back in touch with that relationship with money. In philanthropic interactions, we can return to the soul of money. Money as carrier of our intentions, money as energy, and money as a currency for love, commitment, and service. Money as an opportunity to nourish those things we care most about. When we are in the domain of soul, we imbue the money that flows through our lives with that strategy, with that energy. This kind of soulful relatedness creates a flow of what I call blessed money. Money that has surprising power on it. Although I have done very little funding raising from corporations and foundations, I know that ultimately the decisions in those entities are also made by people. And when people are engaged soulfully and authentically, the commitments they make with money can and do nourish the world. In addition to the privilege of being in that kind of an intimate and inspiring interaction with others as a fundraiser, I have also seen people come into their wealth. By that, I mean deeply experience it, and in many cases for the very first time. This has happened even with people who are below any poverty, line we could draw in any country on earth. And it has happened with people who are among the world's billionaires. The experience of true wealth comes from sharing, expressing that you have and are enough. This beautiful quote by the Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore expressed the experience of sufficiency. Just give me a second, let me scratch because it's very itchy. Okay, this quote, let me read out to you. I live on the shady side of the road and watch my neighbors. Gardens across the way reveling in the sunshine. I felt I was poor, and from door to door went with my hunger. The more they gave me from their careless abundance, the more I became aware of my beggar's bowl. Till one morning I awoke from my sleep at the sudden opening of my door and you came and asked for alms. In despair, I broke the lid of my chest open and was startled into finding my own wealth. Okay, so that is the point. Fundraising has afforded me an opportunity to stand in the flow, in rivers and trickles of money, and help direct it to endeavor that address the most profound needs and aspirations of life on earth, ending hunger, improving health and literacy, caring for children, tending to the sick and dying, protecting the earth and wisely stewarding natural resources, creating healthy, thriving communities that support and affirm life around the world. Many people like me do this as our life's work for organization that provides the structure that enables the flow of money and commitment to reach from here to there and back again. But ultimately, everyone, you, be your friends and your neighbors and the man ahead of you in line at the grocery store and the woman in the car behind yours, we all stand in the flow of money and have the opportunity to direct it. Each of us can discover in that flow our own sufficiency, our own prosperous, our own sense of enough, and our own wealth. Ooh, this is interesting because initially when I saw the title fundraising, I've never thought of doing fundraising in my whole life. I was thinking that I want to make a difference or make an impact in my society in Indonesia, especially through children, because I have this very something that is in me that I want to have a center that teach the kids about the value of us. I mean of each of them, each of the kids, the value of them. There is, their birthrights, the value as a human, not the value as a kid with a poor background. So I want to have this as a so-called center, and I want to educate the kids with the right mindset and the right value, so that when they grow up, they can have a confidence that they can make a difference to their own family, to their own parents. Because in school, in my village, the school is not teaching them the right value of as a human. That actually what I'm saying is that the right value as a human, as a beings, okay, as a beings, that we are very, very special. We are not just on earth and then just finding money, study, and then work for people. We are not just that. We are here on this planet is to experience, as a soul, to experience in the human body with unlimited capabilities and unlimited possibilities. You can become whoever you want to be. So as that kind of mindset and belief and value that instilled in them, so that when they grow up, they are not brainwashed by the norm, because I believe that very important in your environment, there is, you will believe in what you have seen, in around you. So when you are growing up in a poverty or in a poor environment, becoming wealthy or becoming a millionaire is not in your mind. They already surrender. Is not going to be. They just poor, and then they just follow the footsteps of the parents or the neighbors or the environment that set them to be. So unless we actually reprogram that mindset, and get out of that place, then only you can make a difference in your own life. Otherwise, you are just resigned to the life that where you were born to. So this is something that I want to instill in kids, in children's in my village, where these people who are not able to continue their education, I don't want them to lose their hope and then just become street trader, or becomes like working in overseas as a girl. Okay, the only choice for them to improve their parents' life, like what I did last time, is to work in Singapore, in Hong Kong as a maid, when they don't have enough education. I mean, when they don't have education, you can't really go to Singapore and be executive. You only come to Singapore or Hong Kong or Taiwan has to be a maid, because sadly our Indonesia certificates, O level, A level, is not recognized in foreign country. So what I have in my heart, a desire to have these centers that give them the right mindset, the right tools, and also the right skills for them to improve their life. If they become a business owner or entrepreneurs, then they are better entrepreneurs. I mean, they can become a bigger entrepreneurs, not just a solo entrepreneurs, because they have the right mindset, the mindset to be successful, and the hungriness that in them, that they must change their life. Otherwise, even with so much, like with so much resources and tools, if the mindset is not right, then that's not going to make it. So back to why I bring up this topic is because I have always this thought that I must raise the money my own to set up these centers. When I talk about this fundraising, actually fundraising is not something that is dreaded, or something that is dreadful assignment. Is actually quite meaningful if we know how to angle it. Yeah, so instead of like wait for 20 years for me to set up these centers, maybe I need another 5 to 10 years by getting a fundraising to set up the centers that I dream of. Okay, so yeah, basically this is something new for me, like eye-opening. I don't have to wait so long for my centers to build up. I just gather people who are interested in my projects, and then can donate the money to the projects that I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, I'm very thirsty, so I see you the next few minutes. Bye.